Okay, so start off for how to do tangency. There's different ways you can work out how to draw a curve. The word tangent, all it's meaning is when you have a straight line and you would like to have a curve beside that. So if you've got a straight over here and you wanted a curve in this angle here, a point of tangency is when you've got a circle and a straight line, and the point of tangency is that point there. So when we're talking about tangency, what we always want to think about is where is a curve meeting a straight line, as in this area here. Then we want to work out how can we draw that on a particular page. So the first three super easy ways to draw a curve on a straight line is shown at these top for the obtuse angle, the right angle, and the acute angle. Now, for this, I'm just sketching this. You could use drawing equipment, a compass, a ruler to measure to make it 100% accurate. So the first thing I would do here is, like the question here says, it's to draw an arc with a set radius in this curve here. Now, the problem is you do not know where the centre point of the curve is. So if I wanted to use a circle tool on Inventor, for example, or if I was drawing it manually and I wanted to use a compass, I don't know where that is. So what we do to be able to work this out is we use these two straight lines that we already know. Now, even if you only know some of it, and then the line would continue because you know the curve is going to be drawn in this area here, that's fine. Because all you need to do is measure up 30 millimeters. When we're doing this manually, we always tell everybody to do it twice, just to make sure that you're measuring it correctly, and then it gives you a straight line to draw across the page. So then you can draw a line going across this way. Once you've done that, you then want to go to this line here, and perpendicular to it, so straight opposite at 90 degrees, we want to draw another two 30 millimeter lines. And then wherever those come down, go back to full screen, thank you very much. Wherever those come down, where the two lines cross, this bit here, this is our centre for a curve. That then means you can use a compass to draw a nice curve. Now, for the right angled one, it works exactly the same. So it's a case that we know the curve is going to be somewhere here. That's where we want a curve. So I know the centre has got to be over here. So we can just measure up 30, measure along 30, and then we'll just draw a line at the end of both of those measurements, and where they both meet, that's our centre point. Now you can use a compass and draw a nice curve, hopefully less messy than that one. The last one, again, with an acute angle, it's the exact same method. Draw a line at 30, draw a perpendicular line at 30, and then where the two meet, this is going to be our centre point, so then you can draw a curve. So once you've worked that out, it then means for any time you've got two straight lines with a curve in between it, you can work out where the centre point is so that you can get a nice arc that joins two lines together. Now on this drawing, the second part is complete the view of the bicycle spanner, estimate the size of the chamfer being this bit here. Now, for this, it's a case of starting from where you know and working your way around the drawing. If you've printed this out correctly, then I always get my classes to start with this little bracket corner here being in this area here. Then you can, it's just a case of working round. So using just the not to scale sketch, you can see, well, you can measure along 40, you can measure down 40, and that's going to give us two lines like this. Now this is the right angled method. So we just need to say what's the radius, 20, measure up 20, measure down 20, get the centre mark, then you can draw that curve there. That gives us that one. Straight line, you just have to measure it. And then for this part here, easy enough really. What you can do is you can say, right, okay, I want to go 30, it's 30 across and 40 down, so I'll go 40 down, go 30 over, draw another line down, find the centre point, 15, draw a construction line down, and we know 40 down is going to be our centre point. Then you can just use your compass to draw a curve. Then following it round, you got a 50 to the very end, but it says there's a chamfer here, so I'm just going to make the chamfer 10 mil approximately. Then you're going to come down. Now you know from the top down here that is 40 millimeters. So you can see here we've got the 40, and that's how far you're going to come down the way. Then we've got this angle down here. Now look at this shape here. That's the obtuse angle. So now that we've worked that one out, we can say, right, okay, well, we can draw an angle at 45 degrees. So you can just use your set square for that to draw a line coming down across here. You then know how far it is to the bottom. It's 40 plus 50, so it's 90. All the way down here is going to be 90. So you can say, right, okay, I know where the bottom is. So now to find that arc, we're just going to use this method here. Measure up 45, measure up 45 perpendicular, find the center point, which you'll find is about here, and then you can draw a nice curve in that area there. And then the last one we've got is, if I finish the shape off here, we don't want it to be straight, we want it to be a radius of 30, so we can measure back 30, measure up 30, that will give us a center point, and this is just the right angle in reverse. Then you can draw your curve on there. That's how you get this drawing. So, quick recap. All you need to do if it's using straight line method for tangency, so where our curves meet in two straights, is take the size of the radius of the arc, and then on each line perpendicular to it, measure up that distance, whatever distance the radius is, then draw the lines together, and once the two lines are drawn to so they meet, then that gives you your center point. Set your compass at the radius, and you have completed the tangency question with this method. Thanks very much.